Hi everybody, I'm Dale Strong. I'm a member of HCI and I'm here in the museum with you this evening. And in this segment of the program, we're going to talk about the Ro-Peller. And if you've never heard of the Ro-Peller, you've got a lot in common with a lot of other folks. This is a little hand-cranked outboard motor unit that was made right here in Connersville. And it is named the Ro-Peller, Connersville, Indiana. And we know that a patent was applied for this little outboard, but there's no evidence that we can find that there was actually a patent awarded for it. And the whole purpose of the unit was it didn't need gasoline, and all it needed was arm power. So when you turn the crank on this thing, it is geared a 6-to-1 ratio, meaning for every turn of the crank handle, the propeller itself will turn 6 times. The unit just clamps right onto the front or the side or the rear of a boat with one set screw. It weighs about 16 pounds, and it's a pretty neat little invention. Right here we have an advertisement advertising the Ro-Peller, and this advertisement pays tribute to all the attributes of the unit itself. And in the advertisement, the price is $25, marked down to $17.50. But you can't buy them that cheap these days. The ones that have occasionally appear on eBay and other places where collectors hunt for this sort of thing, they're usually bringing in the $400 to $500 range. But one of the neatest things that I found about Ro-Peller came in an advertisement that appeared in the Hammond Times newspaper in May of 1939, advertising the Ro-Peller. The Ro-Peller was going to be featured at a sportsman's show in that area, and it says, "This wonderful device replaces oars, makes fishing easier, and lots more fun. You can handle a boat with one hand, leaving the other hand free. It weighs 12 pounds and is noiseless, does not disturb the water, and you can slip up on the fish. Your boat and fishing equipment are not complete without a Ro-Peller." Now I ask you, have any of you really tried to sneak up on a fish? They're a lot more crafty than you think. So that was one of the selling points of the Ro-Peller. And believe it or not, the Ro-Peller was also manufactured in Shelbyville, Indiana. Some have surfaced on the market that actually say Shelbyville, Indiana on them. We don't know at this point if the manufacturer started here in Connersville and later moved to Shelbyville, or whether they started in Shelbyville and relocated here. But the best that we can tell is the company was only in business about 2 or 3 years, just prior to World War II. Obviously, things like this probably weren't very popular because they were advertised as being able to get 2 to 4 miles per hour with a small boat. But people that have experience with them have said that it would be a Herculean task to get any more than 2 miles per hour out of one of these things. And as the ad shows, where a guy is very leisurely operating the Ro-Peller with one hand with a fishing pole in the other hand, really makes it look easy, but it's not very practical. I'll turn this unit to the side here just a little bit, and you can see the crank handle here. It turns very easily when it's not in the water. I don't know how it would be in the water, but it wouldn't turn as easy. And you can steer the direction of your boat with this little handle right here. But this is just one of the many interesting items here in the museum that's very easy to walk right past and not even notice, and know what it's here for or where it came from. And this is just another piece of Connerville's storied history in manufacturing. So as we find out more about Ro-Peller, who owned the company, or you people at home, if you know who manufactured this little product, know anything more about it than we do, we'd be happy to hear from you. And we would like to add more to the story if we possibly can. So the next time you're in the museum, stop by and try your hand on the Ro-Peller. I think you'll find it a pleasing experience. Thank you.